Hello, in this video I'm answering the common question, will anxiety ever go away? The simple answer is not until you do something about it. Some things in life do just go away, like you may be out here at the moment, my neighbour has decided to come out and cut his grass, which he always does just as I start recording a video. But that will eventually go away and the noise will be gone. But anxiety is not the same. It's a lot like if you need a tooth filling. You can't just leave it and think, oh, my tooth will just fill itself in, it'll be fine, it'll just fix itself. It won't. It's not going to go away until you get help. It's always surprising to me how many people come to me, because if you don't know, I help people overcome their anxiety online. And a lot of people come to me and they say, you know, Paul, I've been watching your videos for weeks, months, sometimes years. And I always ask these people, why did you leave it so long? And they say, well, I just thought it might go away. I thought it might just fix itself. It won't. It'll be great if it did, but that just doesn't happen. Some people may tell you that it does, because there are people who say, I overcame my fear and I didn't do anything about it and it just went. Well, as I've explained in other videos, it hasn't gone. What those people have done is they've simply moved it elsewhere. So this is not the same for everyone. That mower's going again. It's getting louder. Don't know if you can hear that. But this is the point of the video. I wasn't going to film this because of that noise, but I wanted to take action. And I thought, I'm not going to let that put me off. So it didn't. And this is what you must understand about anxiety. It may seem to have a negative purpose. It may seem to be this horrible negative thing that's invaded your life, but it isn't. It is not negative. In the same way that my neighbour doesn't mean to annoy me with his mower, he just wants to cut his grass so it looks better. Anxiety just wants to help you. So most of the time, and this is from my experience of working with hundreds of people, most of the time anxiety is there to protect you. It wants to stop you from getting hurt or hurting yourself or hurting others. So it's not a negative thing. You need to understand its purpose, like I understand why they're cutting their grass. Your anxiety is, in a way, just cutting the grass. It's doing what it thinks is best. It doesn't hate you. It doesn't want to hurt you. It just wants what's best for you. But it's got it a bit wrong. So you see, your anxiety will not just go because it believes it's serving a good purpose. So it's never just going to change. And if it comes out when you drive, let's say I work with people who have driving anxiety, it may come out then. And if you just keep forcing your way through the driving and forcing, and people say, hey, it worked, exposure therapy worked, I got rid of my anxiety. No, you didn't. You've just moved it somewhere else. Because the way it works is your mind thinks, well, look, I've got this message for you here and you're not listening to me. So if you're not going to listen when you drive, I'll put it on flying instead, or public speaking, or whatever. So you won't get rid of it that way. And I did have to laugh once at a comment I had where somebody got angry that I said that. They said, you can't tell people that. You can't say their problem's going to move elsewhere. Why not? Because it's true. And this is the problem. People these days often don't want the truth. It's like, oh, the truth. Don't tell people that. Tell them what they want to hear. Let's pretend everything's great. Let's be like one of these ideologists who everything's fine, everything's great. Unfortunately, it doesn't work. That's the problem. When ideology hits reality, reality wins, because the truth wins out. And the truth is that you are not going to fix your anxiety by just beating it, conquering it, fighting it. And I've warned before about people online who have good intentions, but they come out with these stories of how I conquered my anxiety, then I went on to become a therapist. Those are the worst people to deal with, because they often think, that mower's getting louder, they often think that what worked for them will work for everyone. And they'll just say, hey, I went out and I just forced myself into driving and I exposed myself to driving and it worked. It didn't. And they start a whole career based on fixing anxiety, based on what they think worked for them. It didn't work at all. It's just pushed it elsewhere. So, will anxiety ever just go? Will that mower ever just go? Well, anxiety won't, but the mower will. If you want help with it, check out these videos of mine on the screen now. And if you'd like to work with me one-to-one online from anywhere in the world, contact me through my website, firstdrive.com. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you again soon for more videos.